Good morning, guys. I'm Leanne, and this is my weight loss journey, the one that I've been on for like nearly 100 weeks. And I thought I'd better do a little bit of an update because I'm not sure people know exactly where I am yet. I had a year of catching up on my vlogs where I were releasing loads, and I thought I'd better update people on what my plan is and what comes next for me and where I am and what I'm doing, because a few people have asked if I'm still on Slimming World, and I have done a vlog and I have like updated along the way, but I do know that people don't watch all my vlogs, so maybe people are a little bit behind with it and aren't really sure what the plan is. So I started my journey on Slimming World, and I did that for a year straight. Like, I didn't deviate from the plan. I was absolutely on it. I then came off a plan and went on to the New You plan because I went through a few personal things and just stuff had to change. That was a massive undoing for me, which resulted in a year where I wasn't really on a plan. I really struggled to get back on it. I had to do a lot of self-reflection work, and my behaviours just were horrendous where food's concerned and trying to make progress where my health is. I ended up putting on like 3.5 stone, I think, in a year from my 40th birthday. And finally, I kicked myself up the arse, did a lot of work on myself, and decided like I'm moving forward a little bit different and something that's maybe suiting me better. Moving forward, I want to do this a lot more like a lifestyle change. I've had to do, like I said, a lot of self-reflection. I watched my videos back and I've had to do a lot of learning. I've learned from myself, I've learned from therapy, I've learned what works for me, but I've also learned from other YouTube channels, people that are wiser than me, that have maybe been through it and come out the other side. So yes, there's been a lot of learning and a lot of development. So what is the plan moving forward? It's really important to me to do a diet or a lifestyle change or whatever you want to call it that suits my lifestyle. And at the moment, I'm booking a lot of holidays, I'm doing a lot of travel, I've got a lot of run events. Sticking to a plan non-stop is not really gonna work for me, and I need to I needed to remove the guilt that I felt every time that I went away and I went on plan. If I put some weight on, I did become a little bit obsessive with the weighing scales and the weight that was showing on them, and it just wasn't healthy for me. I wasn't moving as much. I weren't as focused on my fitness and my strength, and it's something that is actually important to me because I am doing this so that I'm fitter and more capable, and all that needed to be incorporated. So without like pulling it out and further ado, the plan that I'm on, I am actually following a lot of the fundamentals of Slimming World. I'm not in group and I'm not doing it online. I'm not paying for the app just yet, but I don't tend to like use a lot of the scanning facilities when I pay for the app online and stuff, because I don't really have a lot of sins. I'm not saying I don't have cheats, but because I have time off for like events and stuff that I'm doing, I tend to keep it pretty basic most of the week anyway, sorry. So I'm following Slimming World in the respect of I am mindful of the free foods that I'm eating. I do use a lot of what I learned doing the Slimming World plan. Keeping my calories low, eating stuff that's like low in calories but filling. I fill my plate with veg, salad, fruit and things like that. I do reduce the milk that I'm consuming because I have a tendency to drink loads of tea, and that is where I'm at in terms of Slimming World. I do think at some point I will return to group. Just at the moment, it just doesn't really fit in with my lifestyle, and also it doesn't really fit in with what I'm trying to achieve, because I don't really want to like get weighed every week in front of a group and it be about the scales and what I'm losing. The thing I am doing is also incorporating a little bit of fasting into that. So I tend not to eat while about 1 o'clock. I am not bothered about breakfast. It's not something that's bothered me missing it. And I can do without it. So I generally don't eat while about 12, 1 o'clock, depending what my day starts at. And I try not to eat after like 7, 8 o'clock, depending on how my day's gone. So that is where I'm at in terms of fasting. It does seem to be working for me. I do feel more in control and I feel a lot better doing that. I am trying, like, I've got myself a Fitbit, so I'm trying to move a lot more. I'm a member of a gym and I'm trying to do that a lot more and get over my anxieties regarding that. So that is where I'm at. I'm using the Fitbit app. I am trying to, on the days I'm being really good, monitor my food intake so it does count your calories. I'm trying to keep those so I have like at least 500 less than what my body needs to maintain weight. That I'm quite enjoying actually, and it's quite interesting. To summarize what foods are actually really good superfoods, I suppose, like eggs are a massive for me. I love eggs and I've started ordering them from free range from a farmer that drops them off for me. That's been like really good and I'm quite enjoying that aspect of it. But other than that, I'm sticking to like stir fries, just like veg soup, veg casseroles, and things like that. And I'm quite enjoying it. And that is what I'm doing at the moment moving forward. I do get weighed. Well, I'm weighing every week. That does allow me to assess what's working and what's not. But that is all I'm doing really. I'm keeping it really simple. I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm not getting too many people involved. And yeah, overall it's quite nice. Since I've been doing it since Christmas. I feel quite relaxed about it. I feel okay like having time off planned, you know, like I've done going to Pisa, coming back and getting straight back onto it. I'm not really struggling. I'm not feeling deprived. I'm not feeling like stressed out about it. I'm not panicked and I'm not worried. So am I doing Slimming World? Parts of it that I've learned. Am I following Slimming World dead set? No, I'm not. I'm not following everything to do with Slimming World. I don't want to go back to group yet, and I'm not really like I'm not counting it on the Slimming World app because I don't have access to it, and I don't really want to pay for it when I'm not going because it just seems a waste of money. I am moving more. I've incorporated some fasting elements into my diet, and I think like when I'm not away and I'm not like on an event or anything like that, I do think that I'm doing pretty good at having time off. I do move a lot while I'm away anyways, and I'm not a massive drinker. I will drink, but I'm not somebody that drinks like every night for 7 nights in a row. I probably drink more for Oliver, like when we went to Pisa, than what I did anything else. Although I enjoyed it. It was, oh my God, yeah, I quite enjoyed it actually. We ended up having a bottle of wine in the room as well, which I forgot to mention in my vlog. So yeah, I'm quite relaxed and I'm quite okay with it. That is my plan moving forward. I just wanted to update you on what I'm doing. I get weighed on a Thursday and I'm going to try and do a weekly update, but I'm not getting caught up on it. And yeah, that's where I'm at. If you've got any advice or anything that you think would be effective or not, I'd be more than open to hearing that. But at the minute, I feel quite okay. I'm fine if I only lose like half a pound a week. I'm not somebody that's chasing like massive losses. I'm quite fine. I am in debt at the moment. I call it debt because I weigh more than my lightest. But at my lightest, I was following the new U plan, which is quite a harsh plan, and I weren't having time off and stuff. So I'm not feeling too guilty about not being at my lightest. Would I like to get there? Yeah, I would. Of course I would. Who wouldn't? I wouldn't be doing a diet plan if I didn't. Am I in a rush to get there? No, I'm quite okay with what I'm doing. My clothes are fitting me better. I'm seeing a lot of like different health benefits that's changed from when I were dieting before, and I'm quite happy. So that is my update as to where I am. I hope that clears a few questions up about what I'm doing and like how it's working for me. So there's me, fasting, Fitbit, elements of Slimming World, and when I can be asked, I do document it on the Fitbit app. So we'll see how this goes. Think thin and good luck no matter what your plan is. Can I just say that this is not like a channel that is dedicated to a set like plan. Like, it's not dead set to Weight Watchers, fasting, Slimming World, calorie counting or anything. This is just me, a fat girl, trying to be not so fat and wanting to lose the lard. And you know, no matter what plan you're on, or if you're not on a plan, you are more than welcome here. And I'm sorry if it's people don't want to watch because it's not Slimming World like the channel first started. I do completely get that, and that is absolutely fine. But I'm quite enjoying myself, and I feel okay with what I'm doing, and fundamentally I've got to do it for myself. So that is where I'm at. That's the plan, and that's what I'm moving forward with. So think thin, and I'll catch you on the next one.